Here we go, new titles. Let's look at a few. We're just about to release about 100 or so new titles, and I have a select few for you to have a look at right now. The first one being from That's Not My series, Taller and Shorter. These are great for babies through to the beginner reader, and they're black outline so babies can read it, can see the pictures, and as I develop color, they'll be able to look at the book. And of course it keeps them entertained, and they're going to look for the white mouse everywhere. You can point things out, taller and shorter, and of course full of surprises. And of course we just released our 50th title, That's Not My Unicorn, if you're also interested in that. A new phonics book called Hyena Ballerina. These are great fun, so fun to read as a parent to any child, and of course great for the beginner reader. Because I think that I'm ready to prove I can move in my frilly silk tutu and pink satin shoes. So great there. It's also got some tips for parents and everything at the back. From our White Clean series is a new cards. So it comes in these great just the White Clean cards. It has the pen, and of course it starts with a bag, and they can learn to write and focus on their words, and so they can do that, which is super fun. And it goes through a bunch there to like to sun, so that's a great addition to our White Clean series. A new we also have there's two new in this one, Pup Patrol. There's Farm Rescue and Storm Rescue. Now there's Storm, and so that's kind of the writing. I've read Farm Patrol, or I think it was Farm Rescue, really cute. And that's from an Aussie author as well. A new series here called Axel and Beast. Again, this is actually an Australian author again. From our Kane Miller division, and that kind of shows you how engaging and fun. There's some illustrations and everything in there. Yeah, looking forward to reading this myself. Can't believe this one. They're just so ingenious. Color and pop-up animals. There's also a dinosaur one as well. So it's not as intimidating, because when you get a color book, sometimes the kids don't know where to start. So it's already somewhat a little bit has some color on it, so then they just finish it out. And then in the back is they get to color the animal and then stick it on, so they create their very own pop-up book. Isn't that ingenious? So then you stick them here and it becomes a pop-up book. So again, there's pop-up animals, and there's a pop-up dinosaurs too. Honestly, these books are for like anybody from like 0 to like a 100. My Beautiful Room. It is for the interior designer in you, and it goes through, patterns and what to do, customizing your room, and then of course it has all these to create your own. It has some stickers. It has all these press out, so you can create your own model. How fun is that? I wish I had that. I'm actually really looking forward to doing that myself. If you've heard of Nibbles, he's just hilarious, and I love Nibbles, but there is a new Nibbles book, Nibbles and the Dinosaur Guide. So Nibbles, of course, is a book monster, and he is now visiting dinosaurs, and full of flaps and lots of great information about dinosaurs. There's like holes in the book, which is always intriguing. Whenever I show this to kids, I go, oh my god, there's a hole in the book. But of course this has dinosaurs in it, lots of flaps to keep kids entertained and engaged in the book as you go through on Nibbles' adventure. So it's Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide. Now, when I recently returned from our national convention, and imagine 1,600 crazed book ladies, and thrown in with some men too, and they were going through the Kane Miller division of what was coming out. This was one of them, and then of course I said, well, you're going to get this book, and of course it was like a stampede, although very civilized stampede, to get a new book, Ludwig the Space Dog. And you need... there's an envelope in the front, and it comes with its own set of 3D goggles, so you exactly Ludwig, and you get to read the book with 3D glasses on. How fun is that? So the book really and truly comes to life. So these are just a select few of our new books that are coming out. These are actually all ready to go, and over the next few weeks more and more will become available online to purchase. So super exciting with new titles. And any questions, if you see any that you really like, comment below, and ones that have piqued your interest.